Uh, what is your journey from Asia to Hollywood? I think you actually studied there in film school there. It's not that you went straight from Taiwan into America.
Right, it's a unique road.
Yeah, what would be your advice to the filmmakers here, young?
You see, I didn't have a plan. Like, it's not like when I was 18 years old, I said, this is what am I gonna do? This is my goal. I know I like theatrical effects, life. I know I love movies, and when I got to film school, I know filmmaking is easy for me. Everything else is hard. I must belong to that life. I was brought up in Taiwan with traditional Chinese culture in Taiwan. So my personality, my point of view, my character, my point of view of the world is already formed. So in that, I'm really an Asian filmmaker, a Taiwanese, Chinese filmmakers. So eventually, I made my Chinese movie in American, using not Hollywood, but New York independent filmmaking's way to make my first movies. Then I brought that to Taiwan to do smaller movies. The scale is similar to how you make movie here. But the film language and the infrastructure, how things run, is American independent. And that expanded me to Sense Sensibility, Major League in England, still outside of Hollywood. And then one thing leads to another, and then I fight for being Hollywood, and I make an art house movie, The Ice Storm, and I expand that to a Western, a war movie. And then it's time I go back to China and bring whatever I learned in American and apply that. Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Then halfway into that, I realized that was my childhood fantasy and midlife crisis. And for my midlife crisis, I did 2 action movies, that and the Hulk. So I don't have a plan. After that, I exhausted. I didn't want Hulk to be my last movie because that movie is about anger. And I made a love story, Brokeback Mountain, just to survive, just to get back to life. That was a hit. Then I did lots, one thing leads to another.
Love and Caution. You were talking about repression in China, but strangely, that film was repressed in America rather than in China because it got
the NC-17.
NC-17.
What do I have for filmmaker, the young filmmakers here? I think be yourself is very important. Whatever is true for you, wherever your passion and strength is, the specificity, specifically who you are, you want people to respect and accept it. I think that's a great motivation to do your best. And then wherever you make movies, you want to soak up the specific of that culture, of that material. I think it's all great learning. And then I think you also need to find a universality, the things that emotionally connect to people. I think that doesn't make any difference from Taiwan to Tamil to America. It's human.
No, but tell me, I think I saw...
And then somehow you find a way to make some movie somewhere.
No, I've seen Love and Caution. I was told that you removed 9 minutes of the film for US.
For China.
For China.
Yeah.
Well, what 9 minutes went? Because I think I saw the American DVD. So.
Obviously the sex scenes.
Okay.
They hardly exist.
No, we suffer the same here. So we have even smoking and drinking.
And a few political
mentioned, yeah.
Yeah, terms and.
But 9 minutes is a lot. It's almost one read.
As far as I'm concerned, sex scenes get you into a different place. That's the most intense experience I have actors that would really go deep. no, sex is performance, as you know. If that is a performance, what else can be intimate? And this is about a girl play a bad seducer, assassin, but eventually lost in the role. So it's very theatrical for me. But I was touching something quite edgy in the patriotism in Chinese culture. Not so much in Taiwan, but China, the war against Japan. That was the Holy War. And I put female sexuality to mix with that, to discuss, to examine. That was dangerous. So the last part when she asked the guy to go, examine the lover / enemy, we changed that in the Chinese version. So she didn't say leave, she says let's go or something.
And that's it.
Yeah, that was it. Other than the sex, yeah, so that's a little dubbing thing.
So these 100 chapters of Pi, it must have been difficult, I mean, crushing it down to, how many minutes is it now? 90, 100 minutes?
The length of the movie?
Yes.
Just under 2 hours, like a few seconds under 2 hours.
Yeah,
and
so
the credit is 7.5 minutes long. So it's within 2 hours and 10 minutes, the whole movie.
Oh, so it's about 2 minutes per chapter. That's
I eliminate a lot and consolidate a lot. As you know, the book, the first part, the part in India, every issue, every aspect, he has a caricature. In the movie, I cannot do that, so I consolidated into the father and mother's character.
Yeah, I always wondered how they went about making Godfather. If it's such a big book, and to bring it down to 2.5 hours, it must have been difficult. That is cracking it, and I think we've done it.
You have to do a lot of consolidation. And also have parts that's not in the book.
Oh,
That Shrivanti, the love interest, she's not in the book. The French cook only mentioned, it was not in the book, but actually you see him.
Yeah,
It was
that is
played
by
by
Gerard
Jean-Baptiste. Yeah, it was great fun. Because the movie, you have to have that impression in your head when he tells the second story. So I found, I'm lucky that he wants to do it, just one scene. So nobody French that's iconic like he is. So I was lucky to have him to leave impression in the audience head. There's no Erfan, the older pious part in the book. So I make a lot of moves. But I think at heart I'm quite loyal
I think
to the book.
bringing Mr. Irfan's, the older Pi gave you an opportunity to explain scenes without too many
Yes.
dialogues.
And he also did a lot of the scenes with the Japanese investigators, which went on and on and on.
Oh yes.
In the movie, you cannot really have characters that you didn't know in the beginning and be
So
that significant.
the scientific,
So he's doing that
the
part
realistic explanation and the fantastic explanation in the book is not there in the film.
Yeah, it's there. It has to be there.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
But so did you get to tell the second story.
Thank you. We are all looking forward to the movie. I could keep talking to you, but I know you're jet lagged. And I would request you to see some Tamil films, not
I hope you like
Not
it.
as a-
And see the whole thing.
not as an exchange program, but who knows, you would want to make a Tamil film one day. You're capable. With your adventure, you might do it, and we'll be looking forward to that day. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
for
very
spending
much
the
for your time, and wish you all the, you're going to a whirlwind.
Yes, from
No.
the movie.
Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Well, what an evening it's been. I can't thank Kamalji and Mr. Angley enough for giving us such a beautiful evening to remember. Thank you to the two lovely gentlemen. And we hope and pray, Kamalji, you're convinced to make a 3D movie next. I hope he's convinced you enough to make a 3D movie for all of us to watch and enjoy. And I would like to thank all our wonderful guests here today for being such a fabulous audience. It's been truly special to have each one of you here, and you guys have made this evening twice as special for us. And I would like to extend a special thanks to SPI Cinemas, Vicky and Hyatt Regency Chennai for their support and dedication. Thank you all once again for being here today. And we can't wait for November 23rd to actually see the movie Life of Pi. We wish you and the cast and crew all the very best. Ladies and gentlemen, we request all of you to kindly join us for dinner. Thank you.